How's everybody doing out there today? It's 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10/16/2020. This was just in the main Telegram group. Steve was in there talking for a little bit. Okay, we are now in the top 25 coins with usability, and that I'll show you in a minute what he means by that. It's a list on a website. I'll show you. Stratus is not far off. Perfect timing. What he means by that, of censorship with YouTube and all the other ones there, and some are good censorships, others aren't. So you got all that. Okay, my time has been completely sucked over with new partners, investors, releases, and UAS. We should have many more partner announcements coming. So in regards to the UAS, we have the two new major options that could go down in the short term without any bureaucracy at all. And in parentheses, don't ask me why, because if I explain it, it will make it obvious where it's at and where they are at. Those two. We have our island itinerary coming in for our meetings there, finally. Which basically that was the exciting piece he put out. They'll release the name of that location once the treaty is signed. We have our complete treaty structure completed through a number of leading lawyers and professors. We now are in negotiations with a nation that is being taken over by ISIS. Oh, new information. And / Islamic extremists. We are working on a plan to secure a large piece of land, much larger than others mentioned, and push back forces through technology like weaponized drones. Through my NDA, I know they have the weaponized drones, and one of the states that they are working on, which is going to be used for their finance and industrial setup, more desert-like. They are securing and have been securing the borders with weaponized drones. So Apollo's got the experience, they've got the tools, they've got the suppliers. So that's the ticket and why they can do this. Okay, and then you have, let's see, and push back. We have a second nation interested with a similar issue. It really helped to have U.S. military experience and investors to back it up. So good stuff there. A lot of developments with the UAS. That first state is coming soon, as you can tell from what Steve was just saying there. And when you look at this piece here, and what Apollo's doing all the way from the left, coming down and around the circle, and going up, okay, all the way up, with their exchanges that are centralized, with a Knox Pay that you can pay using text messages, even offline, which will be described further. And that is a really good thing. SMS. You got Apollo Dex, which is built into their all-in-one wallet. Apollo Currency with a full featured list in their all-in-one wallet. And National Payment Currency Platform, I should say. Gold Secured Currency, using on that piece right there. Now the Gold Secured Currency, GSC, is going to be used in a lot of the national payment platforms of countries, including Zimbabwe, set up with the CBZ deal, and the states of the United Allied States. More and more will use the gold standard currency. Some will use their own customized currency. We'll wait to see which ones are which. But that's good to see there. Stratus, of course, coming. Can't wait for that all-in-one social network, which I've been using, for you guys to use it and try it out yourselves. The best way I can put it without disclosing anything, you know what Facebook looks like. You know what Twitter looks like. You know what YouTube looks like. You know what the Instagram looks like, right? Okay, when you see what Stratus is, and you see the pictures, the little teasers, right? Totally different than all those guys, and puts it all into a much better perspective to give you all the features of those sites, but they aren't those sites. It's Stratus, and it's no data sold, one login, a wallet to pay right there on your one piece that has it all. The platform of Stratus gives you all those features right on the left-hand side dashboard called Hubs. So you got all that coming and so much more. What's going on with Apollo Currency right now? It's surging. Why? Because Steve has put in his bits in the main group. People are buying up, and the price is going up. Now, this is not something that is not going to go down again. It probably will. You know, that's just the nature of the beast of trading. But let's put it this way. It's nice to see, isn't it? Very nice to see. Let's take a look at the board. You've got 354 billion for the market, 14,185 for the volume. BTC at 11,371, down a percentage. ETH at 369, down 2.31%. XRP at 24 cents, down 2.57. Should just go right back to Apollo, and look what Apollo's doing. Okay, there you go. That's a much better picture right there, isn't it? Oh, yes. Okay, it's going to be a lot better with days coming. Because when Apollo releases all this stuff, big investors, small investors are going to kick butt and get involved. Now, the list that Steve was talking about, CryPTWERK, okay, so CRYPTWERK.com. Okay, list of coins accepted by companies listed on CryPTWERK are usability, and you'll see more when you get into the site. I'll list it down below. So Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, keep going down, Dogecoin, Monero, Zcash, Digibyte, Tron, Kutum, Bitcoin Gold, EOS, NEO, Binance Coin, Decred, Beam, Verge. Go down a little further, and there's Apollo at number 25. Okay, Pangolin Coin at 26. So there you go. Not bad there. And I've always known that usability was fantastic, but it's good to get more and more exposure. This is breaking news. The crypto exchange Okex founder has been taken away by the police. They had stopped withdrawals. Okex claiming that a founder was taking, they could not contact him, like what happened with IDAX, where that CEO took off and disappeared, and they said they couldn't contact him. Well, guess what? Similar situation here where they couldn't contact him, okay, but the police got him. At least one of the founders. Have to do more research and see what's what, and see if it is a co. Okay, now one thing about Decrypt's not as good as most sites, but okay. So basically, yeah, one holder of one exchange founder or bigwig is talking to the police. The other one, they couldn't contact. So we'll have to see which one was taken away by police. The one that was cooperating, or the one that they couldn't contact. Mockcock's rehabilitation plan deadline extended yet again, this time to December 15th. KRAKEN sounds the alarm for a phishing attack targeting its users. Be careful. This one too I'll link down below. Still have 2 articles linked to read. Ripple makes a $10 million contribution to Mercy Corps in a push for greater financial inclusion in struggling markets. I don't know if that was the case. It's probably something where they can get a tax break. But you never know. I'll have to read a little bit more into that. Isle of Man authorities publish guidance on Bitcoin and crypto businesses. Pretty good. Always like the Isle of Man. Very good place to visit. I was there. Good stuff. If you like history, it is packed. Okay, Bank of Spain. I think Apollo should contact the Bank of Spain and the Euro, because Spain's central bank is fast-tracking research on digital currencies, design, and the economic implications of central bank digital currency, C.C.DC introduction, as per a 4-year strategic deal. Come on, Steve, contact them, because they've never seen anything like this. The complete MPP, yeah. In fact, I'm going to give this article to Steve when I finish this video, which is right now. Everybody, have a good one. That was your breaking news piece on what Steve was saying and the news that is relevant out there on the market, and to see Apollo currency doing great. These, I can just say this to you right now, you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know what's going to happen. Once the United Allied States blows up with world coverage of it, it's the first time in world history that a blockchain is running the countries of a state, basically, a state out of an existing country. So land signed over in a treaty to become a state in the United Allied States, being run fully on blockchain, fully with a digital currency in that blockchain provided by Apollo. gold standard currency. All that in the United Allied States and a lot more. And this is going to be governed by the President of the United Allied States, Steve McCullough, along with the Congress people that are existing right now. And then every time there's a state added, 2 or a number to be determined, I think it's 2 though, get added from each state. 2 more Congress people get added. And it grows like that. So that's your Congress people will keep growing and growing. Because you can see where I know of 4 plus 2, 6, and he's talking to 2 more, that's 8 states possible. That would be 16 more Congress people. See how that adds up? Okay, so everybody, with the Stratus coming, Knox Bank is closed. Stratus is going to blow your minds off. But Stratus, Knox Bank are consumer pieces that people are going to love. The Knox World Pay, everybody in the world that wants to send payments instantaneously by text, going to be huge. But what's really going to draw the attention of the world and be huge on the price, and when that happens, then they notice everything else Apollo's doing. That's the key. The exposure on Apollo and Apollo FinTech will be massive once world notice takes on the United Allied States historic announcement. World history. Everybody have a great one, and I hope that was dramatic enough. I'll talk to you soon as I get some more information. Later.